did do-it-yourself punk rock tours. I was in a band that started like going up and down the coast and going other places. School wasn't really like, 8:30 to 3 o'clock. School wasn't conducive with me having a job, because you have to have a job if you want to be in a band. You got to buy gear, you got to rent, whatever you got to do. So I was the last of 8 kids too. I think by that time my mom she saw that I was when I said I'm going to leave school, I was going to go to alternative school.
Right. But they didn't have a lot of those when we were growing up.
They had Nova.
Okay,
and
up in Seattle.
They had this place called Nova. So I got into Nova, and I didn't really go. That's when I kind of became a lifer in music. Once I left like high school was when I said, okay, well, you've made this big movie, better be all in. You can't just quit school and be some loser dude. So I really went all in on, I was playing drums then, I was playing guitar then, I was playing bass then. I was trying to figure out which was gonna be my one. Was I gonna be a drummer? About the same time, I'm about 16 years old. Heroin came into Seattle. This is 81, late 81. Early 82, and it really kind of, this brown tar heroin came in to Seattle and kind of took out everybody I was playing with. It didn't hit me. I had done drugs and stuff earlier, like really young age, like middle school. You probably did too. It's our age group.
12, 13,
yeah, 12, right.
Pot. And we moved on to acid.
Acid, sixth grade.
Yeah,
mescaline. Remember?
Mescaline,
and cannabinol. Remember that stuff? We had everything. And in Seattle, we could pick mushrooms on the way home from school. We knew how to discern Liberty Caps from every other mushroom. By the time you're 13 years old, you're an expert on like mushrooms. So by the time I was 16, I kind of went straight edge. I'd had like a really bad acid trip. I had a really bad mushroom trip. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I started having panic attacks. And I thought it was from all the psychedelics. So I wasn't like going to AA meetings. I just stopped everything, and I was just so into music, and that was my drug. About the same time, heroin came in, and it took out like guys in my band. This band, we were poised to make that next move. We toured with Black Flag, we toured with Dead Kennedys, which is, you're on your way up in that day and age, right? My roommate that I had a house with, he got strung out. At 18, my girlfriend got strung out, and at 19, I was at this point. So it's 1984, and a friend of mine who was strung out, he said, "Man, if you don't leave now, you got to go somewhere. You got to get out of here. You're like our hope." In my little group of friends.